Hey guys, welcome back to That Girl with Books. I'm Ria for those of you who don't know me, and I'm here with a new reading vlog. So basically my this vlog is on the most underrated trope I have talked about. Well, actually I haven't made a video till yet on this trope, and I do feel that this is the most underrated one. And why it is the most underrated one is only due to the fact that this friends to lovers trope is mostly like people think okay they are friends and then they turn into lovers. I mean, this is so naive to think that just because they are friends their relationship would be easy. I mean, just because one person is friend with another doesn't make their relationship easy and doesn't make their decisions easy or doesn't make their lives easy. I mean, this is the most underrated one. I don't know that why people don't read such books. Well, if I talk about myself, I read books in this genre but not that much. I might be a little partial related to other genres, but still I think that this is the most underrated one. So here I am to recommend you lots of books on this genre that I have read past this month, and these are really like intriguing novels. Their story was unique, their plot was unique, their couples were unique, and their story was also unique. So that's why I wanted to make a video on this one, and I really hope that you're gonna enjoy this video. The very first book in this genre is Dirty Letters. It is by V. Killen and Finophil Ward. It is a co-written author book, and this novel is about Griffin and Luca. Griffin is our hero and Luca is our heroine. So they have been pen pals from last 10 years, and something tragic happens in our life of our heroine, and she becomes this kind of claustrophobic type of a person where she doesn't want to talk to anyone or where she doesn't want to go out. So years later of frustration, Griffin writes a letter to Luca that why you stopped writing to me all of a sudden, what happened, what changed, and we were such good friends, and you were the only friend that I used to share secrets with, and same as goes for you used to share your secrets with me. So what happened, what changed, and why all of a sudden you just broke the friendship and all that stuff. So Luca writes back to Griffin and dictates all the story about her life, that what happened past in 5-6 years, why she is what she is, and what tragic has happened, and why she stopped writing all of a sudden. And then they again become pen pals. They have never seen each other in this novel, and that's the most intriguing thing. And then soon she learns that he is a rock star, and how a life of a rock star and a life of a person who is this claustrophobic turns into more than friends. The novel is all about. I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. I'll give this novel 3 stars out of 5. It was nicely written, it was steamy, it was edgy, it was a standalone kind of a stuff, and it was really a page turning story for me. But still I couldn't give it 5 out of 5. Was the only reason that I wanted more of Luca and Griffin. I wanted more to their story. I wanted more what we say tragedy or something kind of thing. I don't know, but I wanted more with them, and it wasn't there. So that was the only reason I give this novel 3 stars out of 5. But it's worth your time. It is for it is like one time reader. I definitely recommend you to read this one. So the second novel in this genre goes by the name of Cruel Obsession and Deadly Obsession. It is by J.L. Beck. So this novel is about two friends, that is Zane and Dove. So Zane and Dove have been childhood best friends sort of, and something happens, and Dove thinks that Zane has been murdered in a fire, and they have lost some kind of a touch. But Zane was rescued by someone, and now he works in mafia, and soon he learns that someone has put a what we say target on Dove because she is some important person. I don't remember what the story was about this important person kind of thing, but it was something like that. So what exactly happens is that Zane wants to protect her because he has always protected her no matter what the cost is, and he has always looked her from afar because Dove has lost her what we say memory, and she doesn't remember Zane at all. So he kind of abducts her and to keep her safe from the people that are behind her, or they have a target on her. And then when they start to spend time each other, they learn about each other. And then when Dove declares that I was had a friend that named Zane, and then how the story takes place, that how two best friends who have lost themselves in this fire and found themselves again, and how their love story starts, and how Zane has kept his Beautiful, Dove, Live, and Happy, the novel is all about. I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. I'll give this novel again 3 stars out of 5. Though it was worth a read, the plot was nice, it was intriguing, and it was more likely not some kind of a same kind of a plot that we read in all novels that might seem the same kind of stuff. It was really different, but again it was one time read for me. It was not something that I can pick again and again. I don't know why. It must be because of the writing, because I think the pace was very fast. Even though it was a duet, I still think the pace was fast, and there were some kind of scenes that I thought should be more, what we say, informative kind of thing, more in writing than in imagining, because that's what we readers do. We imagine what we read, and if we can't imagine what we cannot read, it really spoils our mood. So I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. It was worth one time read, and I hope that you're gonna enjoy this one. The third novel in this genre is Beautiful Stranger by Christian Lawrence. So this novel is about two people. So this novel is basically about what we say, Sarah and Max. Sarah is on her way to New York, and she is running from her cheating ex. So she finds this new job, and she's there with her friends to celebrate before her job starts. And what exactly happens is that she meets Max in a club, in a nightclub sort of thing, and their first night is so amazing, so steamy. Like, they have one night stand, and then soon they learn that they run in the same circles of friends, and their friendship kind of evolves. And when their friendship evolves, they want more than friendship. So it's more of friends to benefit kind of a novel, if we talk about. So they enter into this relationship, friends with benefits kind of relationship, and soon they start to fall for each other. For whatever reasons they are falling for each other, they know that they might be pretending while doing this, but it was so cute to watch their banter, to watch how they have fall with each other, and what makes them what they are, and what they want to be with each other, or what they want to be for themselves and for each other. So I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. I'll give this novel 3.5 out of 5. If you want something that is insta love and that is really has a fast pace, you should definitely go for this one. I don't think it is more than 300 pages. You will be able to finish it in a day or so if you start in the morning and you have a good reading space. So I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. The next novel in this trope goes by the name of Pull Me Close. So this novel is by Signe Halston. So this novel is based on 9/11 incident that happened in New York years back. So this novel is about Catherine and Nick. So Catherine is claustrophobic, and she doesn't like to go to whether it's a nightclub. She doesn't want to go out from her heaven, like her home or her whatever it is, and she is more kind of an introvert person. And why she is because of the 9/11 reason. For that you have to read the novel. I won't spoil your this what we say plot. So basically what happens is that Nick ran this nightclub that is in Miami, and he finds her all shattered and broken on the and drunk on the floors, and he doesn't want to spoil his nightclub's reputation while coming into news. So he kind of helps her. So when he helps her, he learns that why she is what she is and why she has taken drugs. So we see on the other hand that Nick, our hero, also has some kind of a tortured past because of his father, and his father is behind the path, and that's why he has a reason why he doesn't trust people with whatsoever it is, whether it's money or whether it's with relationships or whether it's with words or thoughts. So soon their friendships start to make some strange kind of a sense to both of them, and that's how their relationship builds, and how they have come across from what they are and how they want to be better person for each other. The novel is all about. I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. I'll give this novel 4 stars out of 5. I gave this novel 4 stars out of 5 because this story was intriguing. The plot was different from any other novel that I have read in this genre, and the couples were intruding, the writing was so good. I mean, the pace was the perfect. It was not too fast, it was not too slow, and it is something I can pick again anytime I want to read this genre. And so I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. The last book I'm going to recommend you in this genre is Second Chances by Alice Reed. So this novel is intruding, it is scandalous, it is steamy, and it is a page turning story, definitely. Though this is her debut novel, but she has written so beautifully that you will be intrigued by the writing, by the story, and by the characters. So the novel is about Emilia and Liam. So Emilia and Liam has been these best kind of friends when they were teenagers. They used to go to same high school, they used to date each other and stuff. But Emilia wants to be this big actress, so she goes to city, but she has been now back in their small hometown because of something happened, and now Liam is there to protect her. And in between all of this stuff, Liam is offered what we say, a role in some kind of a Netflix series, and the same role is offered to Emilia as a heroine in the series. So now they have to work on the sets together, pretend to be in love with each other, and they do it so well that sometimes when you read novel, you really think that are they really in love? And that's what happens. Their long lost love is found when they are acting in the series, and that's all the novel is about. How two friends have find their friendship, and how two best friends have find themselves and their relationship once for all and together. So I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. I'll give this novel 4 stars out of 5. It was worth a read. And if you talk about the debut novel of this author, since this is the debut novel, it was the best and it was written so beautifully. I'll definitely recommend you to read this one. That's all I had for you in this video. I really hope that you're gonna enjoy watching this one and you're gonna love all my recommendations that I recommended you. I'm gonna hope that you're gonna read all these novels, and do tell me in the comment section that whether you like them or whether you not. And do tell me in the comment section if you have your recommendation, and if I haven't read them, I'll definitely go and try to read them. And thank you so much for watching my video. Like, share, subscribe, and please press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And stay at your home, stay safe. Thank you so much.